Hey guys, I just want you to understand what is happening for Tuesday. So it says the whistle, and it says group two because I'll have you in person. Um, Basically, what you're getting is a PDF. Either you can work on it on ClassKick or you can get a paper copy. And it is a short story called The Whistle. And what this is for, I'm going to actually pull it up here. So you're going to get this. It's a PDF. It's called The Whistle is a short story. And what the purpose of this is basically preparing you for your Unit 1 test. So, Unit 1 test is a narrative unit because that's what we're working on. We're going to write narrative essays first. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you that time. I'm going to give you this. This is basically everything your test is on will come out of here. So it's a new short story. Instead of us reading The Lady or the Tiger or Bad Boy and working on all those skills, you're going to now do your test using all those skills you learned, but with this story. So you can actually use this story for the next week and a half or so until we take the test. You can write on it as much as you want to. You can answer all the questions. You can do whatever you want on this, and you can use this on your Unit 1 test. Okay, so you're preparing for your Unit 1 test before it even happens. So I'm going to flip back here real quick. So the things you want to focus on when you're doing this and preparing yourself and seeing if you truly understand the standards that you're supposed to be understanding is you're going to focus on these points. So comprehension questions, obviously for the whistle. You want to understand plot, so you want to understand exposition, the beginning, the characters, the setting, when it takes place. You want to understand the conflict, what the conflict is that changes the plot development. And then you would have all your rising actions, so all those events taking place that make the story interesting. You want to understand your climax, so the most exciting part of the story, the most tension, where the character is going to realize something for the whistle, because we're focusing on the whistle for this. And then your balling action, kind of how it wraps up how the problem is solved, and then your resolution, how the story ends. So that's plot. So you understand plot, what parts of this story would fall in what area of the plot. You want to understand what the conflict is, what type of conflict it is. Is it character versus character versus self, character versus society, or character versus environment? Characterization, which is what we've been working on, looking at a character for who they are, thinking about if it's direct or indirect characterization. So, does the author tell you directly this is what you should know about the character, or is it indirect? You have to infer that about the character. And then also, you want to think about the still method to characterize. So, the character's speech or thoughts or effects on others or actions or looks to help you determine the type of person or character you're working with or you're learning about. You understand the difference between dialogue and narration. You want to also know how to do constructive responses because on your Unit 1 test, you will definitely have a constructive response or more than that of a question about the whistle. So, constructive responses using that ACE format that answer, cite, and explain. Like it says here, write on and do as much as possible that you want on your PDF because you can use that on your test. Okay. No one's trying to trick you. We're going to use as much time as possible to prepare. So that is what we are working on for Tuesday is simply looking at the whistle, start reading it, start diving in deeper. This would also be a good time to realize if you're not understanding certain focus points here so that we can help you develop those skills before you take your Unit 1 test.